need alignment, schedule a meeting. And so that's why this junk drawer fills up with things that don't need to be a meeting, status updates, alignment meetings, boss briefings. Hearing your own voice sometimes is in that junk drawer as well. And it's a problem. So the premise of your best meeting ever is we need to treat meetings like a product. They're the most important product in our entire organization. They're where decisions get made, priorities get set, culture gets built, and yet they're the least optimized. We treat them like the junk drawer and don't think intentionally about how we're designing this very important product.
What made you decide like this was an area to focus in on? Like, I am guessing from all of your years of working, but there was something that probably hit you that made you go, I'm going to write a book about this.
A couple factors drove me to focus on meetings in particular. One, I've long been fascinated by organizational design and organizational behavior. And when we think about meetings, we spend more time in meetings than any other work practice. And yet they're arguably the least optimized, most dysfunctional activity in our organization. And so from a research organizational behavior perspective, it's frustrating, but it's also fascinating. How did we get to this place where
Yeah.
we spend so much of our time doing this dysfunctional activity, largely remain unchanged for
Hmm.
decades in terms of how we design meetings, and wanting to help organizations because every organization is suffering from the bloat of meeting dysfunction. Definitely the extents differ organization by organization, but it's a problem that impacts every organization and needs to be intentional in terms of how we go about fixing it.
I like that. Why do you think that organizations keep meetings that no longer serve a purpose? Like, why do we keep them hanging around?
So much of it is psychological and human behavior. So
Okay.
a big part of it is when we think about collaboration within our organizations, and for knowledge workers or desk workers, it's about
Hmm.
85 to 90% of our time is spent collaborating with other people as part of our day to day work. So much of that collaboration is invisible, meaning it's
Mm.
very hard to see it take place. It happens through so many different people, processes, teams, technologies. Meetings are the most visible form of collaboration. Often calendars are public. Often we can see each other in the physical meeting room or we can see the Zoom screen. And because of that, as humans, we associate presence with progress and productivity.
Yeah.